Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of our Let's Play for Oxygen Not Included. We're doing okay so far. As you can see over here, we got a little problem with oxygen. It's not looking super great. A little bit low on pressure. Um, we did get a lot done in the first episode. We got a bit of a farm going over here. We got a little bathroom set up, little bedroom set up, little place for our guys to eat, research center. We even got our little water deposit over here. We're thinking about popping over here, grabbing the rust, increasing our oxygen generation. But for now, we're coming up here, we're grabbing these ferns. We're going to do some stuff with the ferns. After our guys have a nice snooze, of course. And actually, it'd be a good idea as well to have our kitchen set up. We may want to start thinking about that. Now, where was the kitchen? Oh, supercomputers as well. We're going to need one of those. Let's go ahead and pop that down. Oh, let's see. Kitchen. Under food, of course. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the microbe musher. I think we can cook mealworms. I think. So let's go ahead. Actually, well, let's get one of each. Doesn't hurt. If we're in dire straits, we can convert dirt and water into food or something. It's fine. It's fine. They can eat dirt. They're durable. I mean, we did call this place the Ramshackle Train Wreck, so it will be those things. Getting quite a long distance for our guys to travel as well now. Bah! Tutorials. You can see the food has popped up over here as well. I think that's trying to tell us that we're going to get low on food. I can't remember. I used to know how many plants you needed to actually sustain a single person. I think it was like 4 or 6 plants for one person. So what do we got? We have my dig option. We have 15 tiles of plant. So we either have enough food or not. We'll find out. Oh my god, it's just struggling to breathe. Although this has gotten better. Or is, no, lower is probably worse. 15% breathable is probably worse. This may be it. They'll just they'll not make it. Let's go ahead and do something about that. We're gonna put a planter box here. We're gonna put tile right here and right here, and we're going to put more planter boxes down, just like this. And we're going to use the priority tool over here. We're going to make all of this priority 6. We're going to make all of this priority 6, that and that, as well as this, and this one right here. Let's go ahead and grab that priority tool again. This one, and this one, and this one. it's getting unbreathable down here. And this is why we chose the easier difficulty. Because I have not played this in quite some time. Is it 150 milligrams a second? Are they all around that? How much does a person? 2,000 milligrams. Oh, wow. These plants are... it's not going to be enough. But this oxygen should flow down into this area, hopefully. We may even want to dig over here after these guys grab this stuff. Let some of that come out. One there, one there, one there. And we're gonna go... over here as well. Build one there. I cannot afford to take another person. Don't really want pips, or just gonna nope on that. Let's go ahead and do our skill points as well. Toby, you a digger? Have some digging skill. Meemaw, you are a digger. Apparently she started with the super hard digging as well. I thought Zeus had that. Yeah, Zeus does have that. Very cool. The more you know. Neat. Oh, he doesn't get it until you unlock that skill. Okay. Okay. We're not going to worry about our research right now. We're going to try and get our oxygen problem here resolved. Unfortunately, digging down is not really doing much for us. We really need oxygen to push the carbon dioxide down. That's what we need. Just barely staying breathable at about 200, 300 grams. A little bit better around the plants. So we have that going for us. We got one there. Yeah, this is not doing it. Let's deconstruct this. I'm gonna deconstruct that. And we're just gonna keep spacing our plants out like this, and I think that's gonna work better for us. Let's slow them down, let them run. And take another tile. Where are we going to get the biggest bang for our buck? I'm kind of thinking it's going to be over here, actually, because this is going to serve as like a little bit of a sink for us. And then as this overflows, it'll come over here, and we'll be able to convert that. I think that is what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and dig that out so we have room for a planter. And we'll throw our last fern seed in that planter. What do we got? 1,000? Let's look for other pockets as well. This is 3,000 grams. We're going over there. We're getting that. Let's just just build one tile. There's another oxyfern right there. And actually, we are going to have another. Right now we have one reserve, 2 total. See, this is all new to me. This was never here before. This looks a lot different now. And when we dig that one up, we'll have another one available. So where are we going to put that? I think what we're going to do is we're going to put it over here. This will be good for us later that we've revealed down here. This is natural gas, and we're going to make a natural gas generator. I think that's going to produce polluted water for us. That's going to be a source of water. And what else? We should probably start revealing more of the map. That is just carbon dioxide, I believe. Yeah, that's just carbon dioxide. Kind of threw me for a loop there. It's kind of bluish, kind of purpley blue. And we are a little, I think we were down to like 13%, so doing a little bit better now. We're fixing the place up for him. And we are doing pretty good on food, so I'm not too panicked about our kitchen or anything like that yet. And I would like to maybe do like a water reservoir or something like this. We can have, what do we got? We got an idle person, so we need to give these guys some more work to do. And the best thing we can do is go right up here. Now we're gonna just go straight up. That'll show us what's up here. That'll let us put this oxygen out. It'll slowly push its way down here. We may actually dig some more out. Actually, yeah, we're going to dig this out as well. And that's going to let this oxygen flow down more easily. We're also going to dig over here. Ooh, we're not going to get rid of that oxalate, though. We're going to do something like that. And we'll staircase our way up here. Take that mealwood, and let's just double check that we can harvest anything we find. Okay, and again, I know we can do some research right now, but we're really focusing on trying to correct our oxygen problems. Maybe not a bad idea to get ourselves dug in over here as well. Now let's just do like that. That'll give us a little bit of hexalent to harvest. That's good food. High calorie. That'll give us this as well, which we can plant in an ideal location. And I'm gonna start thinking about rerouting this water as well. I'm gonna start planning a little bit. What are we using? Igneous rock. So what I like to do when I'm constructing a water reservoir is something like this. We'll put a door there, and It's going to come down maybe about that big. Turn this into a farm over here. We'll have this as a farm. We can use this space over here for more farms or whatever else we choose to make for food. And this will be like our water reservoir. And we're actually going to avoid going that deep just so we don't bust into the hydrogen and stuff. Actually, one more thing that we can do is if we dig all of this stuff out, and then we dig one more down, it'll all fall. And then we can put our floor down. And we won't have to worry about having a bunch of stuff in the bottom of our water tank. I'm not a fan of that. I like to keep things tidy. For a little while, everything's going to be kind of all over the place, but we'll clean it up later. We got lots of people to do the work. What are you? A squeaky puffed. These Drekos are nice. We might try and get them down over here. I think they needed to be in hydrogen, and we could make a shiny Dreko or something to that effect, and we can use that to make plastic later without necessarily needing oil. And we may just actually dig down here, work with this, and make our way to oil later. Or before that. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Nope. 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 Oh, okay, those aren't digging. I thought dug those up. There we go. We'll make sure they dig out these top ones first. We'll just cancel that for the moment. There we go. Our breathability is going up. Yeah, there's no yellow there, so it's good. We're doing better. Ah, that looks a lot better. Probably largely due in part to this oxygen chamber that we unleashed. It was very high pressure, so it would have pushed that out very readily into our low pressure base. Oh, our poor guys, suffering without oxygen. Sulfur. That... I don't remember if there was sulfur gas before. I certainly never dealt with sulfur gas before. Might be a new thing. Should probably think about where we can plant some more oxyfern. Because as we get up here, we're going to have what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for sure. So if we go something like 1, 2, 3. We'll do one over here for 4. We're gonna leave those ones down there because they're gonna constantly produce. They're gonna push oxygen up into the base from down here. If our carbon dioxide gets to the point that it comes up this high, These mealwood plants are going to help consume that, and we'll eventually have some more hopefully on this other side here to help consume that. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. Going to be a good time. Let's go ahead and start thinking about some more research. We did get our bathroom stuff, which we should probably consider start building. We're going to go ahead and look at power generation. We're going to go over here. We can use the wood burner to turn wood into coal. Of course, that's going to produce a lot of heat too, so it would be good to do that somewhere farther away from the base. Build like a insulated power hub down here or something. And that'll go nicely with this as well. We can kind of box this in, hopefully. Pump it out into a generation area, or even make this, well, what's the temp? 40 degrees? Does this produce at, yeah, 150 degrees. So we don't want our natural gas generators in with that, I don't think. We'll pump it out of there. We'll supply them. Where was... There was a thing that I used to be able to look at that would tell us. Oh wait, this as well. We want to make these guys have... I think they only need 2 sleep slots. I don't think they actually need 3. We're going to put them to work right away. We should probably think about food too before too long. So we'll hook that up. We'll hook that up, and they're available then if we need them. Temperature's still looking all right, nice and cozy. This is hot, but that's okay. With our water supply that's going to go right here, it'll become a heat sink, and we'll pump this water over. And where else do we have water? We'll have to pump that over. And we might... No, that's ethanol. -6. I think that turns into a gas, doesn't it? At 78 degrees Celsius, that turns into a gas. There's so much that goes into this game. There's so many things you gotta think about. It's almost too much, actually. I never got as far as getting my people into space. I got as far as getting to the surface and kind of starting to build Atmo suits or space suits, or I think they're called Atmo suits. But my goodness, it's a lot. It took me a long time to get to that point, even. What else do we have just kind of floating around here? Pinch of pepper. Let's see. I'm not sure what these are, the nosh sprouts. Huh. So those are food. And let's see. Wasn't there a trick? I think you could look at the temperature. No, I thought these showed up as a certain temperature, which made it really easy to spot things. Got a lot of ice over here, but we also have polluted ice. We could, if we put our industry over here, we can use that as a heat sink. Kind of pump our heat into that and get a pile of water out of it as well. That'll be useful. Oh. Oh yeah. Squishy. Let's go look at the research. Ethanol. Where was the ethanol distiller? There's our natural gas. There's petroleum. Where is our ethanol? There's a way we could look for that, isn't there? Ethanol. There it is. Yeah, normally I go down this route very quickly because I go with algae distilling, and the water sieve is very good to have as well. But this map does not have that. I haven't seen any. I don't know if there's any in this map. Now let's speed these guys up a bit. Keep an eye on that breathability. We're climbing, so net positive. That's good news. We're gonna go ahead and uproot that. I assume one of these boys over here went ahead and decided to plant that for us. Let's dig this out so we have some room to plant more stuff. Let's grab this. Let us copy the settings, paste that there, and there. And is there any more empty planters? I don't see any. Carry on. Oh, there's one. No? Oh, we already... Or it won't let us because of this. No? No seed selected? Oxyfern? There we go. Okay, we're back with research. We need more research. And I think we're gonna go ahead and... we got our power? Is that what we had got last? Yes, we had gone for coal. I like smart batteries. Smart batteries are nice, and I also like being able to do the heavy watt joiner plates, as well as the heavy watt wire and transformers. We're going to unlock that. And we're also going to have to start thinking about this right here. That'll be the next thing we do. Because we want the, what are they called? The temperature control tiles, where the temperature does not go through them very easily. Speed them up. We're doing very good on our calories, so I'm not at all worried about our farm yet. It'd probably be better for them if they had a bit better food. Yeah, we can do the pickled meal, that's right. So, just forever. Make as much of that as you can. Oh, we're gonna need to make a cook as well. That's true. Maybe that's what the next guy will look out for, is some kind of cook. Can they get there? I think if we put that there... Actually, we don't want that tile to force the stuff up, so we're just going to put a temporary ladder right there. That should let them get in and around and over. Let's see, we're going to have our floor here. So we're going to put... What is this? This is going to be our floor. We're going to want 2 spaces for a pump. So if we do something like this, that should be all right. Ah, perfectionism. We can't have it here. We can't have it. It's got to be over here. We don't need to deconstruct that. We can keep that. We got one beside it. Made a terrible error. Alright, hang on. We might need to make this deeper. So if this is our floor... Hang on, let's just back up a second here. Hang on. So if this is our floor, right? And we leave space for a pump. Let's do it right in the corner so we can easily just run it through walls or something like that. It pays to plan in this game, to come at it with a strategy. We want our people to be able to run along this if they so desire. So we're just going to build across like that. And 2 spaces at least. So we can put pumps if we need to anywhere down here. So we're going to need to actually bust open that hydrogen probably, but that's fine. We can just let it flow up. It'll go somewhere to the top. It's not a lot. Not a big deal. Better. And we don't need that there. Oh, no, we don't want that. And then once we get this built, we can just kind of dig this out and let this water just flow down into there. Oh, yes, we're going to need a pitcher bump as well. How could I forget something like that? So we're going to cancel like just right here and here, and right here and here, and we're going to go to plumbing. We're going to grab our pitcher pump, and we're going to put it there. And we might need to put it lower. Let's see, how far does one of these go? Goes 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles down. 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles down. So if we could actually do this just 1 tile lower. Something like that. Nope. We're doing it like this. It has to be like that. it must look pretty. It won't be able to reach the very bottom, but hey, them's the breaks. Maybe we'll have to dig a deeper pit later, put more water in it, and give ourselves enough room to put 2 pitcher pumps so we can have lots of water. Fertilizer, fungal spore. This could actually be very good. I see this guy has 7 cuisine, which is pretty handy. Max. We must rename you. I'm thinking like something like Chef Ramses. How do you spell Ramses? Chef Ram, Lama, Ding Dong. Ramalama Ding Dong. Chef Ramalama Ding Dong. Perfect. We are almost out of beds. So, let's just deconstruct this right here for now. I'm going to deconstruct that. I'm going to dig over here. We're going to plant a seed. I think there was a maximum size for a bedroom. 64 tiles. 64 divided by 4. That's got to be like what? 15 and a bit? 16? Something like that? Hey, 64 tiles. Yeah, right there. So, we can fit a couple more beds in there, for sure. In fact, just like that. Oh, there's a minimum height. Is that new? I think that's new. Oh, we should probably expand our bathrooms as well, now that I'm thinking about it while I'm looking at them disinfected. Because we don't want our guys to pee on the ground. That would be bad. One might say no bueno. It's always something. Oxygen's getting a little low again. It may have been a poor choice to take that extra guy. And we are blocking off access to our water source. I have to get breaking into that, I think. Get that flowing downwards over here as well. In fact, now is a good time to start looking at our priorities. We're going to look at our diggers. First, we're going to say you guys should always be excavating if you are doing anything. Our researcher, always researching, and we're going to go ahead and say no one else. Just don't even bother. And we're going to make it so, is that how? There's a way, oh, new duplicants. Yeah, that's the one. So any new duplicants won't research. What else did we have? Zeus, he was our, oh, chef for cook. Chef cook. And supplying, storing, that's going to be his go-to. It's actually going to be his primary job, followed by operating and tidying. Mima, our diggers, going to be attackers as a secondary. They'll do this first, they'll do this second, they'll do everything else after that. And that is going to help our priorities a little bit. They'll be a little bit less drawn to the things that are directly beside them. So our diggers will, instead of building this, they'll do all the digging first. They'll come up here, they'll dig up here. And as the base gets bigger, you really want to start prioritizing things like that to help with your travel times and your focus. Start looking at this plumbing as well. So, flow out. We're going to need a spot for this to flow out of. And I think we're going to put our containment somewhere over here for our polluted water. We can potentially pump that into our plants, I believe, later on if we get the hydroponic tiles. And we're going to want to make sure that there is room for that to leave, so we're going to give it a little bit of an extra space like this. That way it won't get all jammed up if multiple people are using the bathroom. We're just going to run this straight across like that. And 2 down, and 2 down, and 2 down, and 1 more again. And we're going to have our input run like this for the entire bathroom. And we're going to run it through the wall. We'd save like a pipe or 2 if we ran it down here, but, you know, keep things pretty. Yeah, see, our builders are coming up here now. Or builders, our diggers are coming up here. Get rid of those tiles and unleash that stuff. And as this oxalate gets consumed, they'll be able to run through here. Them running out of oxygen while they sleep is not a great thing. Might behoove us to get some airflow tiles. But I think we're going to call it right there at the New Dawn on Cycle 11. This has been episode 2 of our Oxygen Not Included Let's Play series. If you like what you see, go ahead and leave a like. Feel free to subscribe. If there's games that you want to see, go ahead and leave that in the comments. I'm always open to suggestions. If you guys see something that you don't like, something I'm doing wrong, go ahead and leave that in the comments as well. I'm fairly new to this, and I realize there's areas I can improve in, and you know, any feedback would be greatly appreciated. But that's the end of this episode, guys. I hope you'll join me in the next one, and have a good night. Have a great day. Bye.